The survey process is relatively straightforward. We have to complete these 6 steps. The team at WISAC is in the process of contacting all the schools and school districts in Logan and Stutsman counties to get permission to administer the surveys in their respective facilities. We're also gathering information about when and to whom the school will be administering the survey. The steps you will most actively be involved in are steps 3 and 4. You are the person that will seek parental consent and administer the survey. Without you, the rest of the project could not succeed. The majority of this presentation is on those 2 steps, steps 3 and 4, to give you a clear outline of what needs to be done, along with an understanding of what we at WISAC will be doing and what you will be doing. The last 2 steps mostly have to do with what occurs here at WISAC. This is the timeline of when you can expect to do the different things like hand out the parental consents or do the survey. This timeline is centered around the survey date that your school or school district chose as the first day that you will administer the survey. From that survey date, everything is backed up and put in place. At least 4 weeks prior to your survey date, we will send you all the survey materials, including all the parental consent letters that you will need. That will make sure that you receive the parental consent letters at least 3 weeks before the survey date. Then, at least 2 weeks before your survey date, you will need to send the parental consents home with your students. In some schools or school districts, these parental consents will be included with a regular school mailing, such as report cards or newsletters. In other school districts, they will be sent home with the students. At the point where you distribute the parental consents, the schools need to start keeping track of what consents are returned. Your school district has elected to use passive parental consent. This means that students are assumed to have permission to take the survey unless the parent returns a portion of the consent form indicating they wish to have their child opt out of survey participation. Thus, from the moment you send out the parental letters and until the survey date, you will need to know which students no longer have permission to take the survey. During this whole time, schools are encouraged to let parents know about the survey. We want parents to make an informed decision as to whether they want their student to take the survey. Other publicity may include newsletter inserts, parent emails, or other means of letting the parents know about the CVYS survey. Please contact us if you need help with those other promotional activities. Along the lines of informing the parents about this survey, we want to make sure that parents can see a copy of the questionnaire. We want them to be able to read it over and decide whether it is something they want their child to see and answer. To that end, as part of the survey materials that WISAC will send each school, we will be including at least 1 extra copy of the survey. This extra copy needs to be kept at the school office so that parents can view it if they so desire. In addition, all the parental consents list this web address here as a way of viewing the survey at home. All they have to do is go to the site and download a CVYS copy of the survey that will be given this year. In addition, we want to give parents adequate time to respond. They need at least 2 weeks prior to the survey date to receive the parental consent and then send it back. When it comes time to administer the survey, it's vitally important that you only administer the survey to those students with permission. If you have any questions about this, please let us know. We'll be happy to talk you through issues with parental consents on an individual basis. In the end, what this means is that the school needs to keep track of who returns the parental consent and make sure that the survey is only given to those students whose parents have not returned the opt-out portion of the consent form.